My name is Duncan Smith, and I'm together with Cassie Roosh and Megan Ernster, and we encourage you to visit Sydney. This is a book that I have from Sydney, brought from there, that gives you the day-to-day excursion timetables. I'll get into that later in our presentation, so I encourage you to sit down and pull up your chair and get ready for a week on the harbor. We're going to fly to Australia from Denver, and one thing to know about going across the international date line is you don't ever do anything for one day on the way there, and then you get the same day twice on the way back. So we made sure not to fly back on a Monday. We leave at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then we arrive also at 7 o'clock in the morning. 2 days later, remember, you lose a day on the way. And returning, we leave on Sunday, and we leave in the afternoon, and then we get back before we depart. So right now, I'll introduce Megan to discuss the daily excursions.
Okay, so like we said before, or like Duncan said, we do skip a day, so we'll leave on a Friday at 7, and then Saturday won't technically exist because you'll be on the plane. So we'll arrive on Sunday, and then you'll arrive early in the morning, and the hotel is just outside of Sydney on the arbor, so it's not far from the airport. So that day is kind of to unpack and to relax. And then Monday, we did start, all the breakfasts are going to be at the hotel, and they're included. So you'll have breakfast at the hotel, and then on Monday you're going to do a sail, a swim, and a picnic cruise on the harbor, on Sydney Harbor. And then you're going to see different beaches and everything from there. And on Tuesday, we go to the Sydney shore for a wildlife excursion. And breakfast is also at the hotel that day, so you'll leave after breakfast. And we also plan different dinners that are going to be next to your excursion, so you're not going to be traveling too far. And then the rest of your excursions are also going to be, we wanted you to more explore Sydney and also the arbor, so you're going to see different areas of that. And then we go Friday, you're going to go to the aquarium, and you're also going to do an opera house and different things. And then Sunday is going to be kind of relaxing at the hotel again and packing, because you're going to leave the next day, Sunday.
Alright, so our goal from this trip is to make it very affordable so you can enjoy many excursions for a cheap price here for you. So the most important cost of this trip will be the flight. It's going to be just like about $18.50 per person, just a little bit over that. Our total trip fee does include a $200 spending budget for miscellaneous spending, so bring home some souvenirs for yourself as well. With that, we found a cheap hotel. We kept a low food budget, but still able to eat at some of the higher end restaurants, so you can enjoy a little bit of Australia. And with that, our total trip cost is going to be $3,600, just a little bit over that. We do offer a refer a friend incentive, gives you 10% off, and with that, your trip total comes to $3,300, which saves you, about $350, and that does again include that $200 cost incentive miscellaneous spending. And Nate here will let you know about our currency rates as well.
Okay, so we did provide a currency rate graph in our brochure as well, just to help you guys out. So what we showed was the currency between Argentina, and Australian, Brazilian, just so you guys know what the currency rates and what you're going to be spending as well. And then back to Duncan.
For everyday trip, we are taking advantage of the opportunities in Sydney of mostly the public transportation. There is the harbor, of course, and there's ferries. There used to be hydrofoils, but they don't run those anymore. There's the trains that run around the city, and the buses that go to all the beaches. Now we do have the cabs. There's a very busy cab business going on because there's so many fun places to visit. Our hotel is the Savoy in Double Bay, which is between the airport and what would be the downtown, which is right on the harbor. first day, just take a cab, and we've budgeted $15. The next day, because once you're there, on that first, after that long flight, you'll be ready to go around town. So we had you going from the hotel in Double Bay to the Circular Quay, which is the name for where all the ferries and the trains come together. So that is going to be done by taxi the first time, so you enjoy the ride and don't have to learn to negotiate the public transportation. That's $20. Now, when I mention the public transit, by later in the day you will have learned about it, have appreciated the manner in which you would buy a day pass. So we've budgeted in each of those day passes. For example, you'll go to the Harbor Bridge, and which is there next to the Rocks, which is a dining establishment. So that's your first day. And then on the second day, on Tuesday, you go to the zoo. So we've budgeted the fee to get into the zoo. And then there's dinner at the Bungalow 8 and back to the Savoy Hotel. On Wednesday, you go to Manly, which is a beach town across the harbor. So there's the harbor ferry, and we budgeted in the cost, which is $7, and also the departure times. It takes a half an hour, and the ferry leaves every half hour. On Thursday, you'll go to downtown Sydney. Now, on the first day, you went near there, but didn't go to downtown. You'll go to the Sydney Eye and the Tower. On Friday, you're starting to wind down a little bit, so you'll stay on the south side of the harbor. On Saturday, you'll take it easy because, you know, you've got that two-day, that twofer on your way back. And this is going to be a wonderful trip, and I encourage you to go travel down under. And Cassie has some closing words.
Alright, so once again, our trip is 10 days with a cost of